Bridesmaid who accidentally told me that she hated me. That comment literally shocked me to my core. I had 9 bridesmaids and I was really excited to ask everybody to be a part of my bridal party, and I had one specific friend, the bridesmaid, who I was hanging out with pretty frequently. Whenever I asked all my girls to be my bridesmaids, I started noticing really weird behavior from this one specific bridesmaid after I asked my maid of honor to be my maid of honor. And by that I mean she would start to make comments like, I wish I hung out with new people, I want to make new friends, and she would say it to me, like only to me. It would have been a red flag. It was a red flag back then, but I just told myself, you know what, I'm busy wedding planning, maybe that's where it's stemming from. She met a girl, and we're gonna call her friend number one. Friend number one I met. At one point, we were even like a little trio friendship. She was even a guest at my wedding. At some point, I was booted out of that friendship. Again, I know that should have been a red flag. After a little while, in would come friend number 2. So now my bridesmaid is in a trio kind of friendship with these 2 other girls, one who I've met, friend number 1, and friend number 2 I have never met. The day that she accidentally told me that she hated me, we had been drinking, and she told me that she wished that she hung out with me and my maid of honor and just me and my friends all together. And I was like, that is a great idea. And instantly, she said verbatim, my friends would think that it was weird as if I asked them to hang out with you. And that comment literally shocked me to my core.
Yolanda was pretty taken aback by this incredibly rude comment. But the rude comments did not stop there.
I was like, are you sure? I know, friend number 1, we've hung out, like I thought we were friends. She's like, no, look, I'll show you. She whips her phone out and she pulls up a group message between her and these 2 other girls, one who I've met, one who I've never met, and they're literally just on me. There's even screenshots of mine and my bridesmaids' messages like in there. I was referred to as a toxic ex-boyfriend who she can't get rid of. The girl that I've never met before, in all capital letters, there's a message from her saying, I hate her. Mind you, this is my best friend just drunkenly showing this to me. Unfortunately, I had no backbone. I really didn't, because friend number 1 was even a guest at my wedding. I genuinely just did not have a backbone, and I let her convince me that this was kind of all just like a drunken misunderstanding and she didn't mean it, and even saying it out loud, I'm kind of disappointed in myself.
Yolanda felt too bad to distance herself from this toxic friend.
Ultimately, she did stand up there in my bridal party beside me on my wedding day. And like I said, that's on me, that's on nobody else. But we would never see or hang out with each other ever again after that. And I never got an explanation until about a year later. I got a random text from her, and I got to give it to her. It was an apology. It literally was like, I'm sorry, you did not deserve that. I surrounded myself with mean girls, therefore I became a mean girl, and literally just owning it and just saying sorry. I did accept the apology. Like I said, I had a lot of love for this human, and we shared a lot of really happy memories together, so I accepted the apology, but we've never seen or spoken to each other since.
Finally, she was free of these mean girls. But she was able to have the final say to put them in their place.
One day after my wedding, I just woke up and my bridesmaid and friend number 1 had just unfollowed me on social media. So flash forward a couple months, they all have a falling out, and friend number 1 tries refollowing me on social media. And it was honestly just really triggering to me, just because, like I said, I never got an explanation, and I never understood why it was happening. So I just flat out messaged her and I said, hey, I don't want you to feel like you have the right to follow me. You guys bullied me for several months and for no apparent reason. And I gotta give it to her too, because she owned up to it, and she said, you're right. We were mean to you for no reason, and I'm sorry that I made you feel that way, and I'm sorry I was involved in that, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't respond. Friend number 2, like I said, I've never met her, will most likely never meet her. So the fact that I saw her say those things about me, I just genuinely just not a nice person. I don't want to meet her. But it is what it is, just a classic case of like high school mean girl bullying, but we're happy and we're thriving now.
Yolanda did the best thing she could possibly do by just swerving around the meanness of her so-called friends and focusing on her wedding. She may have been too nice, still inviting those girls to her wedding, but who can blame her? She just wanted everyone to get along. The comments section had some helpful responses to this story, saying, they were just straight up jealous of you. And, why are people so mean? As always, thank you for watching Happiest. If you liked this video, then be sure to follow our other social pages for more heartwarming content like this. And of course, if you have any of your own videos that you'd like to share with us, be sure to send them in.